Gemini, gang, gang. What's up? It's your girl Sid, and welcome back to Savy, Sentient. For those of you all who are new, welcome. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Put some respect on your girl's algorithm. Let YouTube know that you fuck with me. All right? If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for showing back up for another one. All right. This is going to be your May 2021 general reading. Our general reading, y'all. So if you all are interested in a personal reading, go ahead and hit that description box below and click that link to the readings and book. All right. If you all would like to follow me on other social media, all the information that you need is in the direct me link in the description box, along with my Cash App, my PayPal for donations, and my Etsy shop for merch. Okay, I got merch or whatever. All right. And then if you all are interested in joining my Facebook group, The Spiritual Safe Place, go ahead and click the description box below, and there's a link there for that as well. So let's waste no more time. Let's get into it, because I know that y'all want to know what's tea. So let's get into it. All right. So during the meditative stage of this reading, fellow Geminis, what I saw was a long tunnel, corridor. It gave me more hallway vibes, and not necessarily like a tunnel, but it was dark. Didn't feel hopeless. So it felt more like walking into the unknown, you know? And then at some point I did see a glimpse of light at the end. And I felt all over my body, like kind of like a dizziness, but not like the dizziness I feel when it's indicating confusion. I felt more like a vibration through my body. And for a lot of us, I think that this is representative of like a spiritual ascension. As I felt like I was levitating, you know. So for some of us, I feel like we're diving into the unknown and gaining a new level of enlightenment. We are levitating. For others of us who it's not so much a spiritual situation, I feel like just in life, we are leveling up in some type of way. We may be going into a new career field. We may be going into some entrepreneurial efforts, a new stage in life that you have no idea how to navigate, but it's all going to come together for us. All right. So let's see what the overall energy of the reading is. What's the overall energy for the Gemini collective? Empress showing her face. Mother of Cups showing her face. That's creation. That's motherhood. Some of you all are becoming mothers for the first time and have no idea like how to navigate this. But it's fine. It's going to be okay. All right. It's going to be okay. All right. All right. What is the overall energy, please, Spirit? Try to slide in my hand. What is the overall energy, please? All the major arcana. Wow. Okay, so the card that flips over on the top was the Judgment card. Right under it was the Chariot. So I feel like we're going to begin to see things clearly, begin to determine how to navigate. Perhaps we're seeing certain relationships, certain connections, certain environments more clearly. And that is leading us to be able to determine how to navigate moving forward. So Judgment is our energy. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. All right. All right, tell me about the recent past for Gemini. Got the Empress again showing her face. Taurus got a lot of this energy too. Some of you all might be dealing with the Taurus. And I did shuffle these cards thoroughly between the readings. Okay. What is the recent past energy for Gemini? I'm going to go ahead and get all the cards out first before I talk about them. Definitely might have been dealing with a Taurus. First card that came out is the same card that came out for Taurus. Also in the same placement in the recent past. All right. Tell me about the recent past for Gemini. Bread. All right. All right. Tell me about the present situation for Gemini. That one needs to flip. Let's see if it'll come back out. I don't even know what it was, but present for Gemini. Yo, these cards want to talk, but they don't. Like, I don't know. I already see where this is going. It's cute though. Tell me about the near future for Gemini, please. Near future for Gemini. Tell me about the near future for Gemini. I think I see a couple different stories here as well. Two more cards, please, for Gemini. So as y'all know, with general readings, this could resonate in areas of love, romance, friendships, work, finance. However it resonates, that's how you take it. Let's get into it. All right. So the first card that comes out is the Ten of Wands. This is feeling overburdened, having too much responsibility, way too much on your plate. You're being weighed down. Okay. The next card that comes out is the Judgment card yet again. So we're seeing things very clearly. All right. Or you've seen something very clearly in the recent past. All right. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like whatever the situation was in the recent past, you were being weighed down by it. You were taking on so much responsibility. And maybe you finally saw, like, what am I doing all of this for? Like, you've seen someone or the situation for what it was. You may have noticed that you were doing all of the heavy lifting. You were putting all the work into the situation. I'm sorry, I got this all out of frame. You were putting all the work into the situation, and other parties were not pulling their weight. And the realization that you came to was like, for what? What am I doing all of this for? So with the Ten of Wands being the end, I feel like you put down your burdens. You released yourself of this, and you moved away from it confidently with the Queen of Wands energy. I don't even think you look back. I don't think you had any regrets about it. Let's see why the Queen of Wands is here. Let's clarify her. But I feel like this is a situation that you handle very confidently. All right, clarify the Queen of Wands. The King of Cups. So that is someone who is very in touch with their emotions, very sure of their emotions. So with the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups, I feel like you saw the situation for what it was. You moved away from it confidently, and you were sure. You were positive. You didn't have any regrets. Your emotions were perfectly balanced. This didn't come from like an emotional place. Though the Queen of Wands can be fiery, and like Wands energy is very like fiery. Like it could be rapidly moving. It could just make drop of the hat decisions. I don't feel like that's what happened. I feel like you saw how much you were being burdened. You saw maybe other people not pulling their weight in the situation, and you were like, fuck this. And this is something that you thought about. This is not a spur of the moment situation. You were perfectly balanced. You may not have even been mad. You just like, all right, so this is what it is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out type energy. All right. In the present position, we do have the Page of Cups. All right. The Page of Cups in the upright is a delightful little surprise. Ain't he cute? This is an intuitive message. This may even be a text, call, DM, but someone coming towards you or with a message of love. If this is a work situation, it may be creativity. This may be your intuition coming in, or a message that you knew was coming in intuitively. But it's going to be in reference to... It's going to be in reference to the heartbreak. It's going to be in reference to the loss. It's going to be in reference to whatever you walked away from, whatever you made a judgment on in the recent past. I feel like they're going to come back and try to make some type of offer to you. There's going to be some type of communication. You may not have expected it to come in since you're the one who walked away from the situation. But someone's going to come in and try to talk to you about the loss. We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Hazards here. So I feel like they're going to want to work on the partnership. You see in the Four of Cups card, this is the zombie woman and her man. And they're sitting in a house, boarding house, in a house board. And the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Hazards, this is a card of hard work, apprenticeship, like putting in the man hours, putting in the time. So I feel like this person, if this is a love situation, is going to come back and try to work on the situation with you. All right. If this is a work situation, they may try to come, like it may be a boss or something hitting you up like, yo, I mean, what do we got to do to get you back? Okay. What we got to give you? How many pentacles do you need for us to work this out? Okay. And for some of you, in the near future, I think you're actually going to do it. This is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of homecoming. It is a card of celebration. Some of y'all might actually take this person, these people, the company, whoever up on the offer and go back home. Okay. However, when you do that, you're going to always be in your head about the loss. Okay. So for some of y'all, I feel like you're gonna, with the Nine of Hazards being a card of like anxiety and stress, I feel like you're always going to be like wondering, when's the next time they're going to stab you in the back? When's the next time they're going to fail you? When's the next time they're going to cause you to take another L? With the Five of Hazards, that is insecurity. That is insecurity, either financial lack, but with it being hazards, this could be like you just don't trust the situation and you're always wondering like, when is the next L gonna happen? Like, when is it gonna happen again? For some of y'all, the reason why you have this insecurity is because this is not the first cycle. You've been through this all before. I'm here, heard it all before. Like, you've been through it all before. So why you thought it would be different this time, I don't even know. I don't even know it. Because intuitively, I feel like you knew better. For some of y'all, this is the last hurrah. For some of y'all, this is like, all right, one more time. You got one more time. Because like I said, in the recent past with the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups, you were emotionally balanced and confident about walking away from it. Like, I don't really even think you batted an eye. And so when this person comes in with this message, and with this being Cups, I feel like it might be a love bomb. For some of y'all, it might be a narcissistic cycle. When they come in with the love bomb, talking about, I'm not going to break your heart no more. I just want to be with you. How can we work on it? Faces. You're going to do it one more time. And I think this is going to be the last time. And I think this is going to be the time that you get your clarity for real. Where you finally make a judgment call that's like, no mas. No mas. Nuh-uh. We're good. Yeah. We got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, spying. Like, you're always going to be watching this person. Very distrustful. Just trying to see, like, what's going on. Like, ew. Why, friend? But look, I'm not even going to judge you. Because all of this shit is necessary. Okay? I already did all of this. So who am I to judge? I've done that one last time. And that's what led me to my enlightenment. So perhaps this is the last cycle before you levitate. before you spiritually get to another level. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some Moonology cards. Well, before we do that, let's get some love oracles. For those of you all, this is definitely love. All right, for those that are definitely love, these cards do resonate in other areas, so you can take them how they resonate. But messages, please, for Gemini. 2 more, please. All right. Yeah. So the first card that comes up in this reading says soulmates. Some of y'all, like I said, y'all gonna take them back because this is a soul contract that has not been fulfilled yet. All right. Soulmates meant to teach you a lesson. You need this cycle for some reason. This is a necessary cycle. All right. The next one says, not today. Others of us who have been through this cycle, like myself, we're going to say it's a no for me. No, not today, Satan. We're not dealing with it. Avoiding conversations, calls, persons, boundaries, still angry. So when this Page of Cups comes in, it's going to be a hard no for some of y'all. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wants to date. So if this is the same person, like I said, it might be a love bomb, and they're going to come in with, I like you. Why are you being this way, faces? For others of y'all, maybe there's somebody new on the horizon. Maybe that was the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. You might have to put this down and see what that light is about. And finally, the healing hurt. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. So like I said, this is going to be the last cycle. For those of you who choose to go back, this is going to be the last cycle. If you don't choose to go back, the 4 of Wands here might represent like going home to like your family or your friends that you consider family and just like leaning on them after this cycle, but still being in your head about the loss and still being stressed out and a little anxious about the loss. But for some of y'all going back and y'all gonna entertain the cycle. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some rebel messages. Drag us, rebel. Because you know that's what's gonna happen. Sometimes we need to be dragged a little bit. It's fine. All right, messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. I'm a little bit dizzy right now. That could be some of y'all's energy. This situation got y'all spinning. I know that's the fuck right. All right, so the first one says take a fucking trip. You might need to take a fucking trip to get away from the situation. Okay, go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people that are cooler than you. All right, so instead of entertaining this situation, some of y'all might need to just get a couple states away, maybe a country away, maybe an island or a few islands away. For this one, we have step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. All right. Some of y'all might be trying to revenge body right now. Instead of just dealing with the hurt, instead of just trying to heal your heart, you just out here working yourself to death, running all the miles, eating all the kale. And maybe what you need is to just nurture yourself. Like, not saying quit your diet or stop working on yourself, but maybe eat a brownie Sunday. Maybe watch a good movie. Maybe love on yourself one day, just for one day. And then get back to the gym and get back to it, because what the fuck they thought. And then finally, drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So, like I said, some of y'all walked away from this really confidently, really emotionally stable. It was a very sound decision. It wasn't one that was emotionally gassed. However, there may have been some ego that took play. Maybe like for those people who are surrounding you, your friends, your loved ones, you're really giving like this hard-assed exterior about the situation. And instead of dealing with the fact that you're human, bro, like, feel the feels if you need to. You don't gotta put on for nobody. And honestly, it's just not healthy to just hold it all in. So feel the feels, you know. You don't gotta be walking around like that shit was nothing. It wasn't nothing, Gemini. It was something. It was your time. It was your energy. It was your future that you planned. It was your, it was a lot of things. It wasn't just nothing. All right. It was your resources that you gave to a situation. All right. So let's get some Moonology messages, and then I'll pull some advice and postcards from Spirit. Moonology, what messages do we have for the Gemini Collective? Messages for the Gemini Collective. Period. Do one more. If another purple card come out, I know something. Look at it. Look at it. All right, so I shouldn't make that noise. It sounds like farts. Okay. So the first card that comes out says a new romantic cycle begins. So, like I said, some of y'all are going to go back to this MFer and try this shit again. No judgments. Sometimes we just need to. We just need to see something real quick. So some of y'all are going to start a new cycle. This is new moon in Libra. All right. For others, this is a new cycle with someone new. That light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, that new. The next card we have is another full moon in Libra, another Libra card. A win-win outcome is forecast. Now, that is not to say that for those of y'all that are going back to this situation, that is going to work out with that person. Okay. It's not to say that it's not. They may not all be bad people. But I think that the win-win that is spoken of is the growth, the clarity, all the positive things within yourself that will come of the situation playing out. Okay, so don't go into the situation saying, well, Sid said this was going to work out this time. So that's not what Sid said. Don't put that on me. Sid said that there's going to be a win in the situation somewhere, somehow, not necessarily y'all being together and being married. Okay. Both of these, we have a new moon card, which is a time to set your intentions, and we have a full moon card, which is a time to release. So some of y'all may find a win in releasing the situation, the person, whatever it is. The win may be found in the release. Okay. And then finally, hold your vision card. Hold your vision. In this instance, I feel like this card is referring to you, holding on to who you are. All right. To your visions, to your dreams, to your hopes. Even if this situation doesn't work out how you planned, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your future. Don't give up on your dreams. Whatever you have in your heart, don't give up on it because this situation and this person or this job was on some fuck shit that has nothing to do with you. Okay? Hold on to your vision, to what it is that you truly want in life. Okay? If y'all will notice, all three of these cards are purple. Purple is associated with your third eye chakra. All right. Again, leading the reading was the Judgment card, a card of clarity, seeing things for what they are. So I feel like for those of you all who are more spiritual, who are in touch with that side of you, that's going to show you your third eye, your connection to the spiritual realm is going to show you what's what in the situation. All right. So pay attention. Okay. Pay attention. All right. So let's go ahead and get you all some advice. What is the advice? Hermit trying to show itself. Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Two more, please. But I digress. Bro, can never make it up. Can never make it up. Ever, ever. Can never. Can never. All right, and let's get some postcards from Spirit. And they adamant with this advice too, y'all. Wait till y'all see this advice. I just can't. Okay. Postcard for Gemini, please. Thank you. All right. So before we get into the postcards, the advice, we have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is all about being content. This is emotional fulfillment, okay? This is completion. This is near completion. We have the moon in this card. The moon is in control of your emotions, your feelings. All right. So in order to get to a place where you are happy and you are content, the advice from Spirit is the Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. I know y'all know the Two of Cups, the way y'all be on these love readings. The Two of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups. What that mean? Y'all tell me. If y'all want to be content, if y'all want happiness, you need to walk away from this union. Walk away from this partnership. This is not where it's at. Okay? This is not where it's at. And you already know that. Your third eye, you can see it. You can see it with your third eye. Judgment card is out in this reading twice. You know it. You've seen it physically. You've seen it psychically. You felt it intuitively. And you reluctantly will, a lot of you will, give this one last try. Reluctantly. But emotionally, you already know. Like, a lot of y'all might not even be emotionally invested in this last round. So just walk away from it now in the partnership and let it go. Okay, you gotta let it go. Look like another love TKO. Okay, I might call this reading that another love TKO. All right. But yeah, remember this resonates in all areas. So if this is a job, you already know that going back to this place is not it. Don't let them talk you into nothing. Doesn't matter how many pentacles, how many coins, what positions they want to offer you. Tell them to suck your duck. All right, so postcards from Spirit. The first one says, Dearest you, over here, there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that brings events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and with your soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in as always. So don't question what spirit got working for you on the other side. Just know that they are working for your highest good. And this situation had to happen just to bring you to some type of enlightenment, some type of clarity. But your third eye, your intuition, all of these things are guiding you. You know what time it is. Trust them. And your final card says, Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course of action is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time, you'll reach what you have your heart and hopes set on. Just remember, spirit will keep your head above water and will redirect the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work on those manifesting muscles. It can be very challenging to master the flow cycles of your life. But as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust the currents, for we're right there with you in our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Period. All right. So yeah, trust the universe, trust spirit, trust that this is all happening for your greatest good. And that's that on that. Taurus actually got that too. So again, some of y'all might be dealing with the Taurus, might be working with the Taurus, might have your eye on the Taurus while you're trying to walk away from this other situation. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Let me know how this reading resonates for y'all in the comments, because you know I like to be all in y'all business. I like to know what's going on. All right, so let me know in the comments below if and how this reading resonates for y'all. But that is your reading. Make sure that you all are liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And until the very next time I read for y'all, fellow gems, it's almost our season. Turn up. Till the next time I read for y'all, I'm wishing y'all love and light and everything right. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.